life. I am Dr. Vivian Magnus, and I am super excited to be here. And someone is saying, Doctor, what doctor? Yes, I am a medical doctor who is super excited about people earning, people loving people, and then people standing out in whatever they do. So tonight, like I promised yesterday on the live event I was able to have, that I was going to come out this evening and see as many that I would be able to speak to, many that will be able to talk to, people whose life will literally change. So if you're meeting me for the first time, yes, I am Dr. Vivian Magnus. I am the founder of the Phoenix Gates Group. Yes, Phoenix Gates Group that has over 1,000 persons in their group. Of course, my community has been able to host as many as 30,000 persons so far, and then we're looking to double the number by the end of 2025. So essentially, that's what I'm super here to do. But then today, I want to be talking about essentially soft skills, how relationships can be one of the most important feature in you pivoting currently. I mean, you pivoting, you doing excellently well in whatsoever you're called to do. Oh well, like I said yesterday, I was gonna have a few nights to myself, so I thought maybe I could just do a few documentary right here and work on it much more later, and then see how many persons I'm able to get on board and essentially build relationship. For me, I'm actually like a new timer, is anything like that, a first timer, or I'm currently building my channel. So I'm really hoping that I'm going to be here to find out a lot of persons in the community, people who are currently in the community, who are going to be whom I really would love to build with. So I want YouTubers for YouTubers, exactly. So if this is your first time on YouTube, please kindly just come in and sit in and let's discuss what your journey has been so far. For me, my journey on YouTube, I've been consistent for 3 weeks, and I think I've been able to get about 200 increased subscribers compared to what I had before. I think I had 100 and something, and now I'm close to 300 essentially. And then my community as well is building alongside me. But then one thing that has stood out for me was my growth on LinkedIn. I'm also growing on LinkedIn. I think I'm going to be clocking 12,000 followers in like super soon. So essentially, I just came around this evening to, of course, like I said, I'm going to be discussing soft skills, but then I look forward to meeting a lot of persons currently on this live, and maybe we can discuss about how your YouTube journey has been. Like I said, my community as well is currently building so crazily on YouTube. We are about 1,000 members. We normally will reach out to people. So every Sunday, 5 p.m. GMT plus one, when you come to YouTube, we do free seminars. Currently, I think this Sunday we're going to be talking about storytelling, essentially everything you need to know about storytelling and how to convert, how to create content. And we're also doing a free video editing class as well. And then my community as well is undergoing a challenge, like literally doing something we've never done before. I know the biggest challenge most people have is that drive for consistency, and for us that's literally what we are here for. We want to just ensure that everybody is consistent right? And then of course there are times where you get super tired, but then you need that community of persons who are moving in the same direction. So if you're listening to me for the first time, or you're seeing me for the first time, you probably have passed or where I introduced myself. Like I said, I am Dr. Vera Magnus. I am also a medical doctor. Yes, I'm a medical doctor. On a subtle kind of break. Well, I'll explain further as we continue our conversations tonight. Please, if you're currently on this live, you could want to leave a message for me. Let me just hear what you've been doing so far, who you are, what you're looking for tonight. I don't mind. I don't mind helping out in any way. But like I said, of course, as you can see my channel, it's Upskilling with Dr. Vivian Magnus. So it means that literally everything you need to stand out as a professional, right, is going to be available as we form a community around each other. So I'm asking again, how are you doing? I think I can see just one person here. Well, I didn't even inform my community because I felt like this is something I can do on my own, right? So that I would want to have, oh, Adam, so good to see you. You're back. Okay, so good to see you. How are you doing, Adam? Oh, no, we met yesterday, so I was actually here. Yesterday was your first time of seeing me, so I told you I was going to come today, and voila, I think I kept my word. So I'm going to attempt coming out in the evenings. Let's see how it goes. I'm trying to form a community around. Oh, Gulchan, lovely to see you as well. I hope I'm pronouncing your name well. He said, I'm very good. How about you? And how do you do? Yes. Yes, my family is amazing. Everybody in my house is super amazing. Gulchan, so good to see you. Yes, everything is okay. So I think I should be the one asking you all, how you doing? And then what part of the, where are you joining from? So that I have an idea of what your time zone is. Because it's super late here. But then, of course, I just felt that, okay, if I'm going to really grow on YouTube, I probably should let people meet me, let them know what I'm here to do, and essentially how that I could also help in whoever's journey right now. Yes, everything is okay, Jules Chan. Lovely to meet you as well. He said, I miss you a lot. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Adam. So good to see you as well. Yes, everything is super okay. Like I said, my name is Dr. Vivian Magnus. Yes, I am a medical doctor who is very passionate about people upskilling. Yes, I'm very, very passionate about people upskilling. So that's essentially what I am here for. Like I said, I'm going to be here daily because I would also want to consider it a challenge for myself. I'm very passionate about ensuring that people earn, people are doing well financially as well as are upscaling. So I am so excited. Okay, Adam, you're saying you want to know the Skype now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be here for a while. I think I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to be talking about a few things. So if you don't mind staying in or sticking in with me as well, I would really don't mind. I will really not mind. Thanks so much for that mission as well. I think something happened. I'm so sorry. I think I probably got off by mistake. Okay, so essentially, well, for today, just so that I am super accountable for everybody who come into the life, maybe I'll just talk a little bit about what I've been meditating on. Well, like I said, this weekend we're going to be discussing essentially on how storytelling can literally change your life as a business person, as a career person. You know, a lot of persons don't know the international opportunities on LinkedIn. So this is also me trying to probably encourage you if you're currently on this life and then you probably have not decided on what to do with yourself, whether content creation, YouTuber, or probably interpret or represent yourself as a professional. Well, that's exactly what I'm here to do essentially. So I am here to ensure that you're able to upskill and stand out in whatever niche you want to represent. So today I'm going to be talking about, simply because it's something that is super dear to my heart. If you're going to sit in, maybe let's say in a few minutes we're going to be done. I would really, really love to hear. For me, I want to build a community on YouTube. By YouTube, it's not necessarily having persons, my family members, my friends. Like I said, I have a community of about 1,000 persons. I didn't even bother them that I was going to come here because I want to have organic friends right on YouTube. And then, of course, if you'd want to see my 1,000 family members, just go ahead, and I will be sharing on, right after this live, I'm going to be sharing the event so that if you'd want to join him, I just want to register for it as well, because we normally meet every week, and I can't remember the last time we had less than 1,000 persons on those live events. So last week I think we had about 1,005. The week before that was almost 2,000 persons as well. So this is literally what I do. I am a lead coach of the Phoenix Kids group, like I said earlier. So if you're just meeting me for the first time, sincerely, when it comes to your own profession, when it comes to you standing out professionally, then I think you have come to a very good bus stop. So today maybe I might just be discussing certain frameworks around personal branding. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about personal branding in just probably, let's say, a little over 10 minutes. When I talk about it in 10 minutes, probably just give me some questions you'd like me to answer. If you're having difficulties, I'm currently going to be starting a series on how you can make your first $1,000 online. So I'm hoping that as many as we would want to show up consistently, you're literally going to be a part of this. Yes, I have you in mind. So that's why I am currently on this life. I am all about ensuring that everybody in my circle is doing super well. I think that is my alter ego. It's more like, yeah, that's the word. So essentially, I'm going to be talking about personal brand. So now the thing is, a lot of people don't know that the internet has footprints. So that's what we call the digital footprints. It means that literally everything you do online, somebody can be sought out or can be. Hello. Oh, thank you so much, your average animator. Thank you so much for coming in. And yes, that sounds so good. Thank you so much for calling me your favorite YouTuber. And I am gonna live up to that as well. Thank you so much for that awesome conversation there as well. So essentially, as I was saying before, some of my amazing persons just joined in right now. Part of the things I would want to say is this: what part of what most people don't know is that the digital space has lots of footprints, and so as a person or as a professional, one of the best gifts you can give yourself, or as a business person, or as a YouTuber, is to have a personal brand, right? So it means that your personal brand is essentially everything you are, in the sense that nobody would want to search or look for something around you, or maybe try to find out who you are. Every little information that is currently online, whether on YouTube, whether on LinkedIn. Well, by the way, like I said, I'm a very staunch LinkedIn. I think I have about just getting to 12,000 followers on LinkedIn. So I literally am a LinkedIner. My community is a LinkedIn community. So everything around YouTube, like I said tonight, I just want to start building afresh. I'm looking forward to have a community right here on YouTube, and that's why I'm going to be coming on live daily. So you guys are going to be seeing me here daily. Yes, probably late daily, because of course, like I said, I'm from GMT. My time zone is GMT plus one, but I don't know where you're joining me from. So I think I'm gonna ask. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, your average animator. Like I said, I'm just joining for the first time, so I'm really open to my growth. So these are my growth phase. Like I said, I would want to have everything around my growth documented as well. So thank you so much for that kind conversation, and I'm totally honored for that. So I'm going to be continuing my conversations by saying this as well. Okay, yes, you can help me share. I think there's something like that. So you could help me share the live, because I just want to teach a few of us a few things that we need to know in order to stand out. Like I said, this channel is essentially about you upskilling and improving your personal brand as a person, right? Whether on the internet and on or offline. Okay, so part of the things that a lot of people don't pay attention to is the fact that every single time you have any form of conversations online, you are leaving a digital footprint. So it means that by the time you have overt conversations here and there, people can literally screenshot, screen grab, or maybe relive their experience of you. So now essentially personal brand is simply how people perceive you. Yes. And then guess what? Nobody will perceive you in any way at all outside what you have literally dished out. So for me and my community, I say it over and over again, it's essential that you give out what you want people to know you for. You don't wait for people to infer. You don't let reactions make you infer. Okay, let's say maybe someone comes into this life and says that you have a big head, and then you want to now react. No, everything around personal brand is intentionality. So of course I was able to I was honored to have hosted my community. I think were about 1,000 plus last week, and then we're discussing how there are certain persons who literally stood out, and it was a ton and ton, a collections of intentionality. I mean, talk about Michael Jackson, from his musical videos right till his performances on stage. He literally lived out what he wanted people, how he wanted people to react. So all the running on those live videos that he would normally have, and all the drama, all the lights, all the sounds, all the dance and movement. He just wanted to be known as the king of pop, and literally he achieved that. So it simply means that for you, to come up with something excellent or represent yourself in such a way that people would want to literally, what's the word now? Um, People would want to associate themselves with you with the level of information you put out there. So I tell my community people every single time. So why do you want other people? Exactly. So why would you want other people to tell your stories instead of you sitting down and being super intentional about crafting one? So MJ's videos, yes. So I can see your average animator saying that again. MJ was a legend. I mean, someone would sit down and curate such videos. I mean, his average music videos. Maybe you might want to just check out. A lot of us are currently online now, so you might just want to check out on YouTube. The average length of his music videos sometimes would take 12 minutes, 15 minutes. I mean, the goal was something. He wanted people to leave the experience of his music. He just didn't want people to just sing the songs. He wanted dance steps. People should move to a rhythm of a particular song because he has a way of enacting permanence. And truly, literally, he was somebody who was honored and revered. Oh, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Okay, so I saw Shapon Shakar. Oh, my hair is very nice. Thank you so much. I can see you. And then I can see Fumi. Fumi, thank you so much for coming. So if you're currently on this live and you're enjoying the conversations so far, please help us share. Like I said, I could have shared it anywhere else, but I want to see that I grow organic YouTube families. So I'm going to be attempting this every single day, maybe till the end of this year. Yes, even if it's 5 minutes, I'm going to be coming on live at about this time. So I'm looking at 9 p.m. GMT plus 1. But then I don't know what that will be for your time zone. You might want to just convert that as well. Hi, Fumi. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, that's lovely. Good to see you. So I'm sure you're part of my community. I don't know, just let me know because I don't think I've seen your YouTube channel before. Okay. So essentially, this is what I'm saying, right? Personal branding. I can't wait, but joining once I see your live. Oh, this is lovely. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is my own part of quota. Like, I'm trying to make my own sacrifices as well for growing my YouTube channel. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be showing up every day. So this is me now announcing it so that I'm bound to my words, right? So hopefully from tomorrow, I'm not sure. Yes, from tomorrow I'll try to announce it maybe on the group and everywhere else and see how it goes. So most of my friends, my favorite. Oh, oh, that's lovely. Okay, so they are more of gaming YouTubers. Well, I don't know. I'm not into games at all. I don't know. I'm gonna try that, but I've never been a games person. I don't think I even have any game in my. Okay, do you know Dr. Vivian? Okay, I had introduced myself. I'm so sorry at the beginning of the conversation. So maybe when this life is over, you might just want to shift a little bit behind and then you hear little things that I said about myself. Yes. Aiden, you're welcome to my life. Thank you so much for joining. Everyone who's currently on, please do well to subscribe because I am also looking to serve you consistently. Yes, I am joining from Nigeria. So this is like 9 p.m. GMT plus 1 from my end. I think I should be asking everyone else who's currently on this live, where are you joining from? Okay, so what are you going to be learning today? Yes, okay, yes. So I said I was going to be discussing probably like a snippet into what we discussed last week on our live. Of course, for Phoenix Kids right now, we are literally discussing personal brand. And the reason why a lot of people are leaving monies on the table is because they have not paid attention to themselves. A lot of persons, like I used to think that it was okay for people to be the ones to share the narratives around you. So you work so hard at work and then some other person comes and takes the glory and then you don't mind. Or an idea comes up in a board meeting because you're super shy, you're not comfortable with public speaking. You just ask another person to you just share the idea to the person sitting right beside you, and next thing the person says it and doesn't give you credit. So that is what we want to make sure that we probably stand in the way of. It's not bad, like I said, for now people still steal ideas from me, so I still don't mind. But then the goal is when you'd want to take ideas from people, it's always better you consistently acknowledge them as probably a part of your source. And I think that's why I love YouTube a lot, in the sense that of course copyright will come after you if you just drop things that don't belong to you. And then I'm hoping that, well, why not copyright? So personal branding is essentially copywriting yourself. yes, for your business. So being able to sit down and say, okay, this is what I want to represent. So when we talked about live events, during our live events, we had discussed the ABC. There's actually ABC to Z of personal branding. So if you're deep into personal branding, like I say, you might just want to subscribe to my channel, because I am going to do a video. I think that video will be coming out next week, of the ABC to Z of personal branding. So, but for this night, I'm going to be discussing essentially just A, B, C, E, and S, right? And then, like I said, our event on Sunday is going to be carrying S. We have started A to C on our last week's live event. So my general community, which is about 1,000 members, like I said, usually meets every Sunday, 5 p.m. GMT plus 1. You just would want to interpret that to your own time zone, right? Essentially, we've been talking, there's just been this rave around personal branding, and we are hoping that we're going to drive it home for everybody who has the chance to also learn as well. So like I was saying before then, part of the things I said as well tonight was the fact that now, personal branding has frameworks, and part of frameworks I'm just quickly going to summarize is A stands for authenticity, B stands for building trust, C stands for consistency and commitment, and then S, of course, stands for storytelling, E stands for empowering others. So essentially, if you want to build a personal brand, in a sense that if you want to be represented, especially for most of us who are upcoming YouTubers who are currently on this live, you probably don't even know what you want to offer right now. Yes. So the goal is not to befriend imposter syndrome. The goal is to sit down and ask yourselves, okay, I probably should come up with a list. Yes, I'm going to come up with a list of 5 things I love to do right now, 5 things I would love to do much more later. So by the time you have these 2 lists closer, see, of course, spending time, like I said, authenticity is about spending time with whoever you want to be represented as. So a lot of people will say, be authentic, be real. Okay, being real simply means I cannot do it, so I'm not going to do it. So sorry guys, if you're from the other side of the world, when you hear in Nigeria and say, we're already getting super dramatic. So what it simply means is this: authenticity. Being authentic means your ability to align with whatever you want to offer. So you're currently on YouTube now and you're super confused. You don't even know what you want to start. You don't know how to start your channel, your journey. So number one, part of the first things you should have intact is your personal brand. You need to sit down and say, okay, am I going to be a funny person? Am I going to come up with faceless YouTubes? Or am I going to be someone who's going to just be known to just come and just chat, or a relationship person? Now, authenticity is not about saying, oh, I've not been doing this for the last 10 years and so I can't do it. No. Authenticity simply means that I'm going to document it long enough. I'm going to be comfortable with it long enough until everybody knows that literally this is what I'm going to be doing with my life. So when I showed up on YouTube, like I said, I'm a medical doctor as well as I'm a business person. I've done business all my life. Literally, I was born on my mom's path to a business career. Literally, on one of our journeys, I was literally almost born on the road. So I'm just trying to tell you the severity of my money mindset, right? Okay, so part of the first things you would want to do for yourself is sit down with those 5. Let's say the 5 that you can already do now. Of course, thank God for the advent of AI. So it means that it's something super easy. Part of the first things you might want to do is these ideas, just the way they have come to you and you've written them down, just put it into AI and say, hi, I'm ChatGPT. Someone who has these skills, what representation or what ideation or how can I best serve people's pain points with this skills that I currently have on board? And once you just do that, you'll see possibilities. Of course, ChatGPT is always a friend. It's going to literally give you every itemized light or knowledge as regards to everything you possibly can do with the skill you have on ground. So like I said again, authenticity is being one with whatever you want to offer, not necessarily that you have done that thing for the longest. So now let me imagine that everybody who is currently on this live with me has gotten what being authentic is, right? So the next thing you want to do is building trust. And one of the things that people don't know about building trust is you just assume that, oh, well, I've decided that this is one of the things I'm going to do with my life, so everybody needs to come to my beck and call. For me, I always say it again: when you make a call to sell that course or to bring people on board for that coaching opportunity, I think it's fair that people get to meet you first before they start buying into your vision. So exactly what I'm doing currently online today. Well, I'm somebody who has built on LinkedIn. A lot of people know me as Dr. Ginger. I think I saw Familiar right now. I don't know if she's still here, but on LinkedIn, I seem to have a rave, right? I will host events, we'll have thousands of people register, people come. But then because I am trying to build trust for YouTube, now I know that I have to show up here as consistent. And then literally would have to get people to meet them on their own terms. So this is me also on the live now, probably just asking, oh, for me, yes, thank you so much for that. Part of things I'm going to be asking as well is finding out from you, okay, what do you need? Okay, how can I help your pain points? Okay, do you know about our boot camp? Do you know about our masterclass where we help people who have never earned before to start earning money literally immediately? Now the thing is, for some of you who are seeing me for the first time, you probably wouldn't know that I have all those track records. But one of the things that your personal brand is going to help you do is that it's going to help you bring up those track records. So if I'm showing up here, right, the next framework is consistency. Is that I am trying to tell you that I am dependable enough for you to see me here, meet me here, converse with me, get to know me, and then of course start your journey as well with me. So like I said, for tonight, we just are going to be we shared the three, that's the ABC of personal branding. And then we said we're going to be discussing the S of personal branding, that is storytelling, on Sunday. So I have about how many speakers now? I think I have close to 5 speakers who are going to be discussing storytelling on Sunday. So if you're free, and please kindly just turn on your notifications for me after you've subscribed if you want anything around this. So I think, like I said, I'm going to be coming 9 p.m. GMT plus 1 literally every day. So you might just want to share to your network, because we are literally going to be discussing things. And short burst, I think this is the longest because I feel like it's an introductory post. So it'll be good for you to know who I am, where I have been, why YouTube, why now. Okay, do I have a track record? Of course, yes. So, and then I think Sunday will pretty much make it super easy for anyone who's currently on this live to trust me on the journey as well. So my community is doing a YouTube and a LinkedIn challenge together, a YouTube and a LinkedIn challenge. So if you need any help in that direction, please do well to reach out, because we literally help you implement. And trust me, a lot of us know the right things to do. It's just that we don't have the time, or we don't have the reminders or the prompts to do those things. And essentially the bootcamp, especially for the first week of the bootcamp, we meet literally every day. Somebody will say it's trainers. No, it's not. When it comes to getting results, you have to work the work. Okay, so I want to say thank you everyone once again for joining in. So if you're currently on this live, let me just give probably a few minutes. I think I have 2 minutes to the time I'd set to end the live. If you have any questions as regards your personal brand, let's say you have a current challenge as to what you're going to offer. Okay, this is me probably just giving somebody an opportunity this night. If you have any question as regards your offerings, or what you want to do here, or what you would want to do on LinkedIn as well. So please, if you are here, please be on LinkedIn. You gotta be on LinkedIn. You better be on LinkedIn, especially if you've not been someone who has been earning so far. Please be on LinkedIn. Okay, so I'm going to be taking questions. If we don't have any more questions, I will just give probably a minute, and then I will end the live stream. I just want to say that I honor everybody who came in, all the conversations so far. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be giving a minute, and then I'm going to be counting. Awesome. So this is probably me going right back. Thank you so much for me live for coming. Aiden, thank you for coming. Your average animator, thank you for coming. Sharon Shukar, thank you for coming. Adam, thank you for coming. Gulchan, thank you for coming. And who else? Okay, so I was able to just call the names of the persons who left conversations off in the comment section. So I am going to be ending the live stream in 4, 3, 2, and 1.